Okay, part two. I sew at a machine that is not fancy. I think I got it for right around my daughter's first birthday. I think I actually sewed her first birthday dress on this machine. And she turned 31 this year. So, or she will turn 31 this year. So it's not fancy at all. It was one of the first computerized machines that they made, and it's just a Kenmore. It's just a Sears. And it has chugged along through a whole bunch of stuff, so I feel no need to replace it. So I'm going to show you how mine does buttonholes, but you'll see my panel here. And I have three choices of buttonholes. A normal buttonhole, one that's got this loop at the bottom, and this one. This buttonhole is actually made for coats. This loop here at the bottom, this bigger hole, that's for the shank of one of those big coat buttons to fit down through, so it's super strong. I've never found the need to use this buttonhole. I don't know if it's anything for anything in particular, but the standard buttonhole is the one that I use the most often. It's pretty straightforward. I just have to push the button and it tells me right here. Now, one thing it always says is pull down the lever. And over here, first I'll take off my normal foot and we'll talk buttonhole feet here in just a second. I'll put it in my thing. But I have a lever that comes down from here. And I don't know if any of you are Disney fans, but in The Emperor's New Groove, Yzma tells Kronk to pull the lever. So every time that dumb thing comes up, all I can hear is her voice going, "Pull the lever!" I don't know. I just crack myself up. But anyway, so I digress. So here's my... I sew in front of a window, too, so I hope you guys can see. So this is what my buttonhole foot looks like. Most buttonhole feet look about the same. They're a long, skinny thing that's got room to sew the buttonhole inside. The cool thing about this one is it's got this little ditty here at the top that your button goes in. So here's the buttons that I'm going to use for what I'm making right now. It slides right in there and fastens down right inside there. So that's what the whole deal looks like right there. Do like that. Now what happens is that lever catches between these two points, and so it actually stops for me, so I don't have to measure how big this buttonhole is or anything else. That's why I only have to mark the bottom, which is what I showed you in my other little video. So this just fastens, it just clips right onto my machine. I need to get something to put my phone on, I guess, because this is crazy doing this with one hand, but I'll just pop that down. So now my buttonhole foot is on my machine, and I have to pull the lever. So there's the lever. So technically now it's all good and ready to go. I will show you over here, just like any other stitch you have, it has a width and a length. I think that this length is too short. It jams up a lot, and sometimes that's what people get stuck with in their buttonholes, is that they get too thick and too fat. And you can't sew over them well. So I always lengthen this up. So I'm going to put it up here on 6, and I always practice. I never ever make a buttonhole that I haven't practiced. I never go straight to a garment. Even after sewing for 1.5 million years, I still never go straight to a garment. So I'm going to go get a piece of scrap fabric because I sat down with just my normal fabric, and we'll be back for number 3.